Hello everyone, I'm UK4, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to not start a small Minecraft YouTuber SMP. Let's get into it. Alright, so I've been part of multiple SMPs made by multiple people. I've been an admin slash owner on an SMP, and these are kind of the things I've learned along the way. Alright, so the first thing, the most important thing for an SMP, a survival multiplayer server, okay, is to have a reliable server. You need to be the one with console access. Do not have just a random person you know running the server. You neither need to run it from your computer, you need to have a realm, or you need to buy into a server hosting company like Apex, Bisect, etc. I recommend Bisect, okay? And with that, do not get a free server, okay? Unless you're hosting it from your computer. Those free servers are super laggy and barely work. If you are hosting the Minecraft server from your computer, make sure you can dedicate at least like 4 gigs of RAM, if not more, to it. With a hosting company, I'd recommend Bisect Hosting. Again, 4 gigs of RAM, depending on how many people you have on it. Next thing, as an admin, this may be obvious, okay? But do not cheat in items. If you do that, the server will fall. If someone catches you doing that, the server will fall. I was a part of a SMP where one of the admins cheated in items, okay, and slash enchanted his stuff and stuff, and we found out, and that actually became like the downfall of the server. That was the start of the chain of events that led to the downfall of that SMP. So do not cheat, okay? Do not cheat. Number 1. Number 2, make backups of your server. Always, okay? Some servers will just flat out die, or people will leave, because what happens is the power goes out, the server gets corrupted or something. You always want to have a backup saved to your PC of the server, okay? A fairly recent backup. If you can set it up to automatically download a backup to your computer every day, maybe every 3 days, do it. Because I've had servers that had to just completely restart because of corruption in the server files. So always have backups of the server so people don't lose their stuff, and make sure the backup files aren't corrupted. 3, have a laid out set of rules, and also have a set of consequences for those rules. What I mean by that is, like, lay out a strike system. So in your rules, you can have everything that will get you a strike. Okay, 3 strikes they're out, 2 strikes they're out, whatever. But you need to have something tried and true that you can just go back to and say, okay, 3rd strike, you're banned. Okay, keep track of it somewhere, whether it's in a Google Doc or something. Okay, what happened on another server that I was actually an admin on, we didn't have rules for, we had rules, but we didn't necessarily have a set amount of time for, like, bans. How would we ban people? Well, how would we issue the punishment? And we had people who'd just be like, oh my gosh, I did this once and I'm getting banned. Why am I getting banned for this? I'm doing it once. Make a standard, stick to your standard, or else people are gonna leave. Next tip, have a Discord. This should be obvious to everyone, okay? You cannot have an SMP without a Discord server, or a Slack server, or some way of communication, whether it's a group chat or something, okay? I recommend a server. Very easy to set up. There's tons of videos for it. Discord works great, okay? One thing to note is actually, this brings me into my next point. No one under 13 can be in your server, okay? No one under 13 should be on YouTube, okay? You should not be making content if you're under 13, okay? And you cannot get a Discord account if you are under 13. If somehow, some way you let someone join your Discord server that's under 13 and you blatantly know about it, okay, and then somehow Discord finds out, your server's just deleted, okay, and that'd be a pain. Not your Minecraft server, your Discord server, and that'd be a pain. Also, you kind of don't want people under 13 in your Minecraft server for kind of obvious reasons. It's kind of the same thing. They can't make YouTube videos, etc. Unless it's like a non-YouTube content creator. Also, if you put someone under 13 in your YouTube video without parental consent, you also can get your channel deleted. So just be aware of that. All right, next kind of stage I'm going to talk about is recruitment. Do not, ideally, you want to have people with more subscribers than you in your SMP. But, okay, people will come into my comments with 10 subscribers and 1 video, okay, and be like, hey, I think you have so much potential. Do you want to join my SMP where I can help you and help you learn how to do YouTube? First off, I'm just like, bro, I have like, this may be narcissistic, but I have like 40 times your subscribers, and you're telling me you want to teach me how to do YouTube. Okay, A. B, I have no clue if your SMP is gonna die, because again, you have 10 subscribers and like nothing. If you're gonna go into people's comments and advertise for your SMP, A, I do not support this because it's against YouTube's TOS. B, they better be people that if they have more subscribers than you, it's not a whole lot. Like 10 more, 15 more, you know what I'm saying? At least if you have 10 subscribers, go into anyone with under 100 subscribers, 100 subscribers or less, you can probably get them to join if they're kind of like looking for an SMP. Also, have a trailer for your SMP, okay, on your YouTube channel. When you go into their comments and they're like, hey, there's a trailer on my channel, etc., that you can watch and see if you want to join. And in that trailer, in the description, have a link to an application form, a Google Doc. If you don't know how to use Google Docs, you shouldn't be making an SMP, okay? Or you should learn how to use Google Docs. Learn how to use Google Docs, make a Google Doc for the application, okay? Put it in the description of all of your videos so people know how to join. Google Docs is a great tool. Some good like standard questions that you should ask in a Google Doc is how old are you? That's the first question. Do you how long are you willing to play? Okay, what platform? What do you play on? Okay, because if you're starting a Java SMP and someone's like, oh, I want to join you, and they put in platform PS4, okay, they can't join you. And also, don't get a plugin that bridges Java and Bedrock together. They rarely work. They're not good, okay? Another thing in that forum, like how long are you willing to play? What are you going to do on the server? Are you going to do building, redstone, roleplay, etc., okay? And hold them to whatever they say and kind of just keep a mental note. Another thing is have like a kind of an outline of your rules in the doc and have them check a box that says, I agree that I am under the age of 13 and I will follow and comply with all rules, etc., etc. Okay? Also have them put a link to their channel, their YouTube channel, or Twitch channel, whatever it is, and their Discord. Okay? So you can friend them on Discord. I recommend sending a friend request to them on Discord to tell them whether or not they've been accepted into your server. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Die in event activity. I think that's the number one SMPs die inactivity. Try to have some kind of event, okay? Some kind of like community event planned either every other week, every week, at least once a month, preferably every other week. Some kind of community event that the admins kind of put together. Even if it's a survival Minecraft server and it's survival and you don't want to spawn anything in, that's fine. Dragon event, that's an event. You could have a big wither fight, that's an event. You could have like, you know, a pig hunting contest, who can hunt the most pigs in a certain amount of time. Have some kind of event that people can compete for and have some award that could be any that you don't have to spawn in, okay? It could be like a Discord server role, okay? The best pig hunter or something like that, you know? PvP tournaments, that's another thing that can happen, okay? Another thing, if your server gets big, you should have one admin per 10 people, okay? One admin, an admin is opt in the server and has admin privileges in Discord. One admin per 10 people is my recommendation. Also, make sure the admin is someone you know will not just, you know, give himself items, kill players unnecessarily, just stinking delete the whole server, opt people that shouldn't be opt, etc. Okay, make sure you can trust the admin, okay? And you can't always trust it. Get like another thing, okay? Make at least like 10 friends who are willing to join your server, 10 like other content creator friends who are willing to join your SMP before you start it. Okay, after you have 10 people, like start it, have everyone online, start it, and then go recruit more people. Okay, reason for this is 10 people, let's just say, even if they're in different time zones, that's another thing you should put on the Google Doc, by the way. Someone will be online, ideally at almost all times. Ideally at all times. Okay, And the reason why you want kind of 10 is that's a good number. If someone like is invited to the Discord and like, hey, you're invited to join our SMP, and they see kind of, you know, like 2 people, it's just like, what SMP? This is shady. Okay, so try to get like 10 other content creator friends. There's literally a million ways to find them. I personally have a server. I have a Discord server. If you look at my Calling All Small Minecraft YouTuber videos, I'll link it in the description. Most of the stuff I said in there still stands. This is kind of my community server now, but there's a lot of other YouTube role on my Discord server. I don't have a lot of requirements for. It's really just like 10 subs and like 2 videos. And you can get YouTube role. I know I'm kind of plugging my server, but you can ask for like collabs, and I usually let people advertise their SMP in the collabs channel. I think that's mostly everything. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Hopefully you can avoid some of the major downfalls that several servers I've been a part of have experienced, and have fun. Join my Discord, subscribe, do all that stuff. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.